Hey everyone, it's Nemo, and today we're going to be looking at what I hope will be my DIY filter for while I'm gone. Basically, this is going to be, it's like an external filter. This is going to be the canister, and it's actually an OtterBox 9000. And as you can see, I drilled the two holes, input and output, or whichever one I want. And these are actually completely waterproof. That's why I got them. And then, so I'll have the tubes going in to them, and then I'm going to seal it up with some of this glass silicone stuff. It's supposed to be for glass aquariums, but I'm pretty sure it'll work for this because I've been testing it, and it kind of does seal plastic things too. So hopefully it'll work. So I just drilled the two holes, and then I'll update with you guys in a couple minutes once I'm done putting the tubes in there and doing all those things. So thanks, and hope you guys like this video. Okay, so now as you can see, I've got these two tubes in here, and these are actually just tubes from an old gravel vac I had. So I just stuck those in there, and the fit is a little bit tight, like it's supposed to be. But I'm also still going to seal it with some of this stuff, like I said. And then, so basically this OtterBox it's this completely waterproof box, and it's to, like, put valuable things in when you're, like, going to the beach and things so they don't get wet. And, I'm using this, for this project is, like, because I wanted an external, filter instead of, like, a hang-on-top filter, because as you can see on my fish tank, they've got, like, this side here, and I can't hang anything on here, like, well, I'd have to, like, cut the edge off, and I really don't want to do that. And then the only other option I had was, like, a filter like this, like, inside the tank, and I didn't want to have that either because I don't really have that much room to put something like that. So, like, normally in canister filters, you'd have the pump somewhere in here, but the pump I want to use over here, this pump I got from Lowe's that actually pumps, like, 200, something like that, per 200 gallons per hour or whatever. I don't want to use I don't want to use anything smaller, and then this is too big to fit in here, so I'm just gonna have it on the outside, and then so the tube is gonna come in from here and then go into the intake tube. So if it's like this, this is gonna be in the fish tank. It's gonna come up in here into the intake tube, and the intake tube is gonna go all the way to the bottom, and then from the bottom it's gonna fill up through the filter material and then come out of here from pressure and then go back into the tank. So yeah, keep looking, and I'll take a couple more pictures. So here you can see I've got the intake tube that's connected there that goes down to the bottom, and this is where the water would start flowing up. And if you can look closely there, it's not exactly on the bottom, so that water flow will not be restricted. Okay, now I'm just going to seal everything up. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can really tell from this angle, but here, I'll pick it up. Here I've glued it all the way around, on the inside and on the outside, all the way. I kind of like smothered the sides with it. Hopefully this is going to be a nice tight bond, and it's not going to let water through it. So yeah, I'm going to be running tests over the weekends to see how this works. But so yeah, I'm going to finish this video in a couple hours once hopefully this is bonded, because it's supposed to cure in 5 minutes, but because it's plastic and not actually glass, I'm gonna just leave it here for a couple hours, I think. So what time is it now? Almost like 4. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till like 7 or 8 or something like that, and do an update on this, and then show you guys what it's like in a couple hours. And then hopefully I can hook it up with some tubes and do some preliminary tests and show you guys that stuff. So thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye. Okay, hey everybody, so I'm back instantaneously for you guys, if you want to say that. But here's the outtake of the filter, and it is working. So you've got the pump there, goes to the intake and everything. So this is like 4 days later, because I ended up waiting about 2 days, almost 2 days, for the silicone stuff to dry. And when I tried it out, it wasn't watertight at all, and it was leaking a lot and stuff. So then I redid it, and I waited 2.5 days. So this is the end product. And as you can see here, you can see some little like water bubbles moving around, hopefully there. And that shows you how much water movement there is. So I'm just going to fill that up with some filter material here from this bottle that I had from another filter I was doing before. And yeah, so it's just working really well actually, and I'm really surprised. But it's got no leaks so far. As you can see, there's no water on the sides of it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really cool. And the outtake is actually really powerful. Like, I don't know how well you can see that, but I mean, that's a pretty considerable amount of water coming out of there. So I'm thinking I'm going to use that to hook up to my CO2 reactor instead of having to use another pump for that. So I'll have an extra filter, and then the CO2 reactor will be in the same thing. So there's the pump. And I think it's like 200 gallons per hour, something like that. So yeah, so it's pretty good. And it's on max right now. So it's like, yeah, pumping 200, yeah. But also, another thing that I did, at the top here, the water line ends here. So there's like this little thing of air right here, which I guess helps, because then this air bubble, I don't have to worry about water coming out from like the top of it, just the water that's going into the tubes. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll do another video, I guess, like instantaneously for you guys about it set up to the fish tank and everything like that, and the filter material that I'm using, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Alright, hey everybody, I'm back, and here you can see it's the finished filter with the filter material in it, and basically I just have the tube, you know, the intake tube going down into the gravel, and then I've got some of this like fluffy stuff that I got from Petco in here, and then over here, when you open it, I've got the tube that goes in on the side there where there's like not that much filter material, and then here I've also got this little like cloth thing I got that you use it for like cleaning things, like a scrub pad and stuff, and I just put it to the outtake tube because I don't want any of this like fluffy stuff going into the tank by, you know, through the tube, so it just like protects it, and that'll even add some extra filtration. So I'll show it to you guys. I'm all hooked up now. Hey everybody, so now I've got the whole thing hooked up with the pump. It's down there, you can't really see it, and it goes into the filter and then comes back out clean into here. And then another thing I did is I sealed the tubes down into it, into the actual filter, so it'd be like watertight. And I've still got to take care of 1 or 2 leaks and then cut down the tubes to size and everything. But once I'm done with that, that'll be it, and then I'll show you guys that in a second, I guess. Bye. Hey guys, so here is the finished product, and it's been running for a couple hours now, and when I lift it up, you can't see any wet spots where it is, so that's how I know it's not been leaking. And if you look at the filter material itself, you can see it started going brown already. Like there you can see it too and stuff like that. So it's already started going brown, so it's like the filter's already been catching all these things and everything. So I really like that, but I'm not really looking forward to cleaning it because since I glued this here, that's going to kind of be a pain. So yeah, but still, it's it looks like it's a great filter so far, and it's been working great. No leaks, no nothing. And over here I've got the pump down there at the bottom, and then a little CO2 reactor that it's running with, which the output isn't as strong as I'd like it to be, but it's still very good. So yeah. And then also, look for part 2 of this video, when I'm going to talk about the price of the different things I used in this and everything. And because it is a DIY you know, filter, but it still costs quite a bit of money. So I'm going to like talk about different ways to lower the costs and things like that. And I'm also going to try and do a video, like part 3 I guess, about some improvements and ways I would do it differently. So look for that stuff, and thank you very much for watching. Hope you like this idea, and I hope it helps you a lot. Thank you. Bye.